What's up, everybody? That's right here with more Final Fantasy 16. I know, right? But it's DLC time. I was waiting for this DLC because really wanted to do the Leviathan one. We all knew it was coming. I talked about this at the end of the original playthrough. The one thing about it though, so I will say this: the one that's weird is I get it. Like, there's a certain part of the game you need to be into have access to the DLC, but it also has you want to do certain side quests. So on my Final Fantasy mode playthrough, the one I platinumed, I didn't do any of the side quests because I didn't have to. So I don't have access to these quest lines for the DLCs in that mode, where I'm like level 81 or whatever. Luckily, I do have my original completed game playthrough from on normal or whatever. So I'm back to my level 49 guy. And as you can see here, Karen has one of the DLCs that you start with through her, and the other one you get through here, the reading table. So Leviathan went through here, or through the table, and Echoes of the Fallen right here with her. So I don't. It's been a long time since I played this because I haven't played since I did platinum it. So I might be a little rusty when we first start doing the combat and stuff. But I did look it up. We should be fine level wise because this takes place right before endgame, so the levels should be about the same, like 50 or whatever the hell the final quest line was. I think it is 50, wasn't it? Why can't I move? Okay. I also picked up my items already, so with the DLCs, you get the Indian Sword, the Buster Sword, and the Katana. But they're all base level stuff, so it's not like, oh yeah. Then you get 3 orchestra themes, but one of them, I think this is the one I'm playing right now. So when I talked about the DLC in the original playthrough, what it could be, we were right about the Leviathan being something, and then apparently we're getting more about the Fallen, which is what you would assume too. Now, I didn't expect it to take place like during the game. I thought it'd probably be more either post game stuff or like a prequel thing, especially with the Leviathan. But apparently not. So the thing I will say, just in my opinion, when you have DLC that comes out and it takes place during the main game, it just feels like it's a cop out, and they like, oh, we couldn't fit into the actual game, so pay me more money to play it, which is upsetting. But it is what it is. I know these are supposed to be very good. I know Echoes of the Fallen is supposed to be like 3 hours long, so that's the one we're gonna do first, and then Rising Tide we'll see after. So well, yeah, let's get in there and continue this Final Fantasy 16 journey. These expansions. It also says you can change your like look through this. So I don't know if alternate costumes or something, but it showed like Clyde, but it was all like fucked up. His outfit. Well, that's it. That's all I have. Well, that's cool. At least with the weapons, at least. So you can put on like whatever skin you want. Be fucking Cloud over here. It's gonna leave him the way he is, though. The art stone here will unlock something too once you beat the Rising Tide. Can't remember what it's called, but yeah. I like her Snow White outfit. I'm gonna have her wear that. It's nice you can dress up Ambrosia. Yeah, but there are side quest requirements to unlock these, which is crazy, but I think, but whatever. Anyways, let's go. Echoes of the Fallen. I may need to turn up the game volume a little bit. I'm not sure. Actually, it might be fine. We'll see once we get into battle and stuff.
Still alive, are you?
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that colour before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see.
It's like a big
to cast magic.
suck on that
they can.
cigarette. Or fucking
Just
black and
like
mild.
their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pie, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Meanwhile. The Imperial Fringes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
But we want to keep working.
Get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
You broke the light. It's so dark. Can't see.
Please tell us you bought another London.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those
That
who
Wade.
run.
I was gonna say, wait, what? Like, that was a growl, bro. It's got a fucking spider or something. That goes the Fallen. So we got dull crystals that break after like 1 or 2 uses. Got it. There seems to be more to them.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know
Interesting.
about.
But it's probably one we didn't know about, or not. Maybe a lot of people didn't know about it because
And quick, I'd say.
maybe they considered it like dead,
On account of which,
like long dead.
I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, guess it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
I get why I say it's probably maybe it could be from Origin because it's like the same color. Quest destinations and records of the Fallen are indicated with a purple. Got it. To accept the quest, current objectives are displayed on the to-do list. Yeah. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, okay. Joshua, do you know about where these crystals can be coming from?
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
My, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima cast Primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded arcane sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Zolder when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Together. Together forever. I can't remember what icons I've equipped him right now. Oh, that must be new if they're telling us this. Ability sets. Which is very, very nice. Actually, I think it is new. Alright, so I have Odin equipped. No, that's it. Oh yeah, Odin. The ignition and diamond dust. I remember when I staggered, I had a little routine that I went through. I'm pretty sure I went through everything, didn't I? Can't remember. I never really used Wind to Bahamut though, did I? I really gotta remember how to attack. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it once we start battling again. Alright. Can I just warp there? I know, probably not with this DLC, but maybe with Rising Tide, we'll get some more story-related stuff that might adjust like post-game stuff, but who knows? Continuation, like after the credits for it, maybe. And those are the guys that ran from, you know, whatever beast was there.
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Also, clearly, I had to bring out my fire layout that I used for 16 to do the DLC. Alright, so basically there's points of no return for the side quest as well. I mean for the I guess DLCs, which is fine.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all the way from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry. We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucketload knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out.
Especially if you get ripped off for
there's
them. I
much
mean,
about
if you're gonna
step
sell
in
for
and
like
ban the
cheap,
blasted things.
because you know it's only
And
like
we've
one-time
been searching
use.
the back of
You
every
know.
trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
But they're probably getting ripped
I
off.
see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
That's the only thing I'm gonna think of now. Is I just realized my sword. So I had ultimate sword or ultimate weapon or whatever in my other playthrough, my Final Fantasy mode playthrough, which you can't get here. What do I even have on then? Yeah, because it does get stronger. You do make another weapon. So that I did do in that playthrough. Oh well. I mean, because all the weapons, you can upgrade them again, which I think I did. Because you gotta do it anyways to get an ultimate weapon. But, yeah. Ambrosia. It's been too long. Oops. Actually, do I have a, I don't. Are you really gonna make me fight right now? I don't know if you're a low level ass.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Actually, you know what?
Straight home now.
Maybe I should fight just to get used to the combat again. How do I sheath it again? I was right, you switch with L2, okay. Right. So the only problem with DLCs too is they come out so late It's like by the time you beat the game, it's like, oh, here's some DLC, but it's like, shit, we're how to play.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road. Screaming at them they were. Your crystals or your lives and all that.
Never be
The
free.
daft buggers
Always
kept their
running.
crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
We're gonna like run into them dead.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But
Clearly,
perhaps
we
they might find a place
remember
to
what
hide.
happened there.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do.
You can hide in all the dead bodies.
Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Kill the bandits. Is that what we're gonna do? Fuck them up? Now we're still searching. Oh, I can't kill them if I want to. You know what? Let's do it. Why not?
You lot took a wrong turn. Bad luck.
Not come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
Right. Let's focus on finding them.
Forgot you can like slice it up and then you build up. Yeah, because you can make it stronger. That's right. I remember that now.
Don't think I can go on. Chief, neither. I'll reach. This should be far enough. Chief? They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them.
No
you could
fucking
take
getting
your
them.
sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat him.
It's one of them shit themselves.
If you've got a plan, Chief.
It's probably that guy.
Tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here! Slippery little pricks.
Just using this as a fucking decoy. They can get away.
As you like. Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand. What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
Steve's are stupid as shit.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
Well, he's pissed now.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Kind of want to think of him.
I'm sorry. Alright, this guy's gotta go first because he's healing. Oh, I remember that move. Just used to like line them all up. Wait, Freddy. Oh, R1. Oh, no, R1's just a dodge. Right, you build it up by like not doing shit, not getting hit, and then you fucking release it all. That's right. We're learning it again.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reeds at a guess.
Can we warp there? I don't think we can warp at all. Oh, no.
If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail. Come on. Faster! There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Bum, 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 bum. I almost forgot that the battle music is very reminiscent of 8. It's the start of it.
What did you find, boy?
Shreds of crystal.
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
It's probably a fiend chasing them now.
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
What did they hope to pass unnoticed?
Stick to the swamps.
I forgot. That's the only problem with that technique is you don't do a whole lot of damage with it. It's like weak damage just to build it up to do your like combo. Oh, I can't turn farther? Damn it. Excuse me, I forgot. I'm looking for him. Oh, I can shoot. That's what I was doing. It was like a grab. You were just the wings. Okay, okay. I remember that now. Okay.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Some bad shit's going down, bro.
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
Dusk crystal.
No, I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Slipped up, bro.
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Well, he's actually not lying.
Clive,
Surprisingly.
trouble.
What?
Oh, it's not a problem. Do, 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 do.
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
Oh, he's got friends. Ugh. Fuck, dude. I forgot what the yellow bar is for. Forgot a dodging, and there we go. I think what I used to do is do aerial blast. That way it was still working when I hit him. Got him. Alright, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. And how you fuck shit up.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
Lucky bastards.
don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean...
The Dusk Crystals, aye. Halleck, Marnik, we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
I mean, they ran away because they heard something in there.
What about the lights? First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
I like that we can warp again. I do want to go to the shop though. If I remember, maybe it's only a Final Fantasy mode that can hold 5 potions and shit. I thought it was always 5 though, but I could be wrong.
Oh, do.
Oh, do. I can hold 8 of them. Oh shit. Alright.
Thanks very much. There you go.
I have so much money.
Much obliged.
Cool.
Take care out there, eh?
Take care out there, eh? Ooh, Torgal. You want some loving, boy? It's been too long. Have a snacky. Is that coming out of my controller too? I think it was. Alright. Oh, I can just warp into it? Fuck yeah. Wait. Do I want to go in the middle of it, or do I want to go this way? I think shit. I think I do want to go back towards the middle. I think. Oh, I know where we are. That one fucking portal that... See, this is what goes back to what I was saying about, like, the DLC being part of, like, the main story.
Goblins.
There was a path here that never opened, and I was like, wait, that has to be for something. It's for the fucking DLC. See, they could have added this easily to the story.
I don't recall ever hearing of
whatever.
goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Because they're martyr goblins.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic.
Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. Alright, beat him old school style.
They're even uglier up close.
Forgot I could stab them when they're down. Got him.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive, Joe. You may want to see this.
What?
Yeah, I remember this door, and I was like, dude, why would you put this here with nothing to do? Like, I always thought it was going to be something. And, well, it ended up being something, but not till the DLC.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then
3
this
guesses.
must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Bum, bum, ba, bum. I wonder if that's the only spot we're not going to be able to use magic, or maybe it's the whole area. But it does look like there's a little bit of greenery past this. Oh, I'm assuming that's chapter done. Bum, bum, bum. The Sage Spire. Oh. Let's go to the Sage Spire.